Hi, I'm Jim Allen. I'm a commercial truck driver with over 1 million miles of professional driving experience. In over 25 years of driving, I have not had a ticket or an accident. I have developed many safe driving habits over the years, and it occurred to me that I could share these ideas in a way that would benefit our future drivers. My oldest daughter Stephanie and I have written a children's book with an important message regarding safe driving. We believe that it is imperative to plant the seeds of safe driving at an early age. As a child, I would ride in the back seat of my parents' car pretending that a snow brush was a transmission shifter. As we drove along, I would make the sounds of the car accelerating, slowing, and stopping. Children love to emulate, copy, and imitate. With that in mind, we think that being a backseat passenger presents a perfect opportunity to teach a child not only how to be a safe passenger, but to become a safe driver by the time they are old enough to drive. I would now like to have my youngest daughter, Skylar, read to you the story of A Visit to Grandma's.
A Visit to Grandma's by James Allen, illustrated by Clinton Yaz. A children's driving safety story with lessons for the whole family. Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am 7 years old. Will you go for a ride with me? We are going to visit my grandma. My baby sister Samantha is coming along. She is 4 years old. Mommy buckles Samantha in her car seat. She makes sure the seatbelt is through the car seat correctly and buckled securely.
These are professional illustrations that we've had done for this book, and as soon as we receive our funding, we'll have the rest of the drawings made for the book, and at that time we will have it published.
I sit in back next to Samantha. I buckle my seatbelt. Mommy kisses me on the cheek as she checks my seatbelt. She closes and locks the door. I always sit in back because it is much safer, especially in cars with airbags. Mommy gets in the car. She buckles her seatbelt and locks the door. She makes sure her mirrors are adjusted correctly, since Daddy drove the car before her. She also makes sure her seat is adjusted properly. Mommy starts the car. She looks both ways before she backs out of the driveway. Then she looks both ways again. There are many children in our neighborhood. Mommy drives down the street. The speed limit is 25 miles per hour. The street we live on is Meadow Drive. Do you know your address? Mommy and Daddy taught me our address and phone number before I started school. Mommy slows down. My friend Tommy is playing catch with his father. The ball goes over Tommy's head and into the street. Tommy runs into the street without looking. Shame on you, Tommy. Tommy should not have run into the street without looking. He could have been hit by a car and hurt very badly. It's a good thing Mommy was watching far ahead. We wave to Tommy and his father and continue on towards Grandma. Mommy's cell phone rings. Mommy does not answer the phone. She says that if the call is important, the caller will leave a message. Now Mommy is receiving text. She will read it when we get to Grandma's. Mommy says that it is very important to pay attention to driving the car. We do not want to be hurt in a traffic accident. Ooh, one of my favorite songs is on the radio. I asked Mommy if she could please turn it up. Mommy says just a little. We have to be able to hear our car and other cars around us. Samantha is smiling. She likes the song too. We are driving down the street. The traffic signal turns yellow. Mommy slows down. The car next to us speeds up. The light turns red as the other car goes through the intersection. How dangerous! Mommy always watches the traffic signals. She says that if the signal has been green for a long time, you should be ready to slow down. Mommy says even if we are late, there is always time to slow down. Oh look, here comes a fire truck. The lights are flashing and the siren is wailing. Mommy pulls over to the curb and stops until the fire truck passes. The fireman honks the horn as he drives through the intersection. Bam! Bam! I am so glad the radio is not turned up too loud. Uh-oh, it is starting to rain. Mommy turns on the windshield wipers. She also turns on the headlights and window defrosters. Mommy says it is just as important to be seen by the other drivers as it is to see all around us. We are almost at Grandma's. Samantha squeals with delight. Mommy turns on the turn signal. She pulls up to a stop sign. Mommy looks twice before she proceeds. The rain has stopped. We will get to swing at Grandma's. Here comes a pickup truck. There are 4 children in the back of the pickup truck. My mommy and daddy would never allow us to do that. We always wear our seatbelts. Yay, we are at Grandma's. Mommy turns off the car, sets the emergency brake, and unlocks the door. We wait for Mommy to open our door. I stand next to the car while Mommy unbuckles Samantha. Grandma carries Samantha, and I hold Mommy's hand as we walk up the driveway. I tell Grandma all about our ride. Grandma is proud that Mommy is a safe driver. So am I. Now it's time to go swinging.
Great job, Skylar. Thank you. We have received positive feedback from everyone who has heard or read this story. It is the educational community that suggested we bring this story to the masses. My wife of 30 years provides daycare for school teachers. One teacher sat down and read this story to her 4-year-old. The child was engaged by the story, asking questions and pointing to the pictures. The real magic was when the mother and daughter went to their car. The daughter reminded the mother to wear her seatbelt and look both ways before backing out of the driveway. This is exactly the goal of the book, to educate at a young age. I don't believe that this information has ever been presented in this type of format. One of Skylar's friends read the book, and her comment was, "This is a great book. It gives kids like me a heads up on driving, since I will be getting a permit in only 4 years." Nearly everyone has been in some way touched by the tragedy of a young person being severely injured or killed in a motor vehicle accident. The goal is to educate early and make the roads safer for everyone. To make this book a reality, we need less than 1,500 people worldwide to make a donation of at least $10. I am working with a local publishing company and a professional illustrator here in Omaha. There is a minimum number of books that can be ordered through the printing company. If we surpass our goal, that just means more books, more education, and more safe drivers. The goal amount allows me to order the minimum number of copies that can be ordered, and the amount also includes funds for postage so that everyone that donates a minimum of $10 will receive a copy of the book. Not only will you help change lives, you will also receive a copy of the book to share with your friends and family. We hope that you share our passion and enthusiasm for this project. My goal is to see this book available not only through retailers but through many other venues. We could have this book available through insurance companies, doctors' offices, schools, AAA, automobile dealerships, travel centers, AARP, local libraries, the Department of Transportation, and the Department of Health and Human Services. This book can make a difference in young people's driving habits, and you can be a part of this project. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your donation.